Oneofoneboxbreaks.com, guys. Doing some Topps Jumbo tonight. 2014, it's release night. We got 2014 Topps Jumbo case release break number 1, 8/20/2014. I got 5:32 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here's everybody in the break. Thank you guys very much. Charlie CO coming up big today. This was a cheaper break, guys. Really do appreciate you all filling it. The little amount of time that I had put it up, about 2 days, that's all it took. I'll call them out as they come, guys. There's going to be a ton of base cards, guys, so I'm going to try and, I'll highlight the cards. I'll show everyone how nice they look at first, but then I'm going to try and really blow through the base cards. There's going to be like some patches where there's maybe 30 just base cards in a row. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll see if we can make this under 3 hours. I'll probably do the first 3 boxes and then save the video. You know, the usual routine, guys. There it is. Let's see how to do this here without really... There's the classic dump. You guys can see all 6 boxes there. All right. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. There's the stack. Brad S. pulling the 49ers tonight. What up, bud? Took the S. Breaking early, Jefferson. Really appreciate it, guys. It's going to take a while to go through this stuff, so let's get right into it. I haven't watched any breaks tonight or anything, so I don't know how this stuff goes, but if it's anything like Jumbo Gold, there's going to be tons of base cards, guys. I'll try and get through those as quickly as possible. I'll point out some of the, superstars and rookies here and there, but other than that, we're going to try and fly. Let's see, we're going to have 10 packs here. First box is empty. Tons of cards, guys. Here we go. Good luck to you. Let's see if we can pull a couple bombers out of this stuff. Looks like there's a thickie in the first pack. All right, guys. Ryan Khalil there. Justin Blackman. Anquan Bolden. Like I said, try and get through these as quickly as possible. Kiko Alonso. Little Calvin Johnson there. There are short prints and variations, guys, but I'm going to look for all those afterwards. If I clearly see one, I'll definitely point them out for you. Golden Tate. Then we got an Antonio Gates here. It's 328 out of 2014. Going to the Chargers. 1,000-yard club Harry Douglas going to the Falcons. That'll be Timothy S. That one's not numbered. Greatness Unleashed. Calvin Johnson going to the Lions. Michael C.A. Not numbered as well. Try and keep these ones to the side, huh? Punt, pass, and kick Samantha Woods card. That'll have to be, I guess that'll have to be randomed off. A play 60, Alan Bell going to the Jags. Daniel Durante, Super Kid, play 60. I don't know, should I give him to the Chargers because that's what he's wearing? He's in a Chargers uniform. I think they all are, though, guys. 4,000-yard club Andy Dalton, that's going to the Bungles. Who's got him? Charlie C. Little Victor Cruz there. Non-numbered parallel going to the Giants. We got a Fantasy Focus. Alshon Jeffrey going to the Bears. Those are non-numbered too. Sorry, guys, just trying to take my time on these first couple. See if I can figure them out. Little fantasy card here. It doesn't even say. I don't think that's anything. Just an insert, guys. First mini card is going to be a Big Ben Roethlisberger there. And that's going to be going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Tomorrow's karate. But thank you. I'll pass it on for sure. Little Devontae. 2-color patch Devontae Freeman there. That'll be going to them Falcons, Timothy S. It's non-numbered. Very nice card, though. Nice thick 2-color patch Devontae Freeman. Cleveland Browns card there. Lachey, so these must be all the rookies in the back. Coney Ely, little Sammy Watkins there. Austin Safarian and Trey Mason. Do a little organization here, guys. Really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'll try and pump through these as quickly as possible. Just want to kind of take a close look at the cards on these first few. All right. Here we go, guys. Really do appreciate it. Well, Aaron Dobson. AJ Green there. Cameron Jordan. Zachary Stacy. Reggie Bush. Earl Thomas. 1,000-yard club, Brandon Marshall. That'll be going to the Bears. J-Cell. Greatness Unleashed, Percy Harvin. That'll be going to the Seahawks. That's Reagan in. Then we got an Isabella Winston, punt, pass, and kick there. Got a play 60, Adrian Peterson, and that's going to the Vikings. That's Brandon C. Little Finn Pappenfuss, Super Kid play 60. 4,000-yard club, Ben Roethlisberger. Going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Little Matt Forte fantasy strategy there. Going back to the Bears, J-Sale. Fantasy focus, Gio Bernard. Going to the Bengals. That's Charlie C. Another fantasy football thing there. Power players, Kimball Wright. That's kind of cool. That'll be going to the Titans. It's one of these cards, you enter it, and you get like an online thing going. I don't know, but you can get pretty hooked up. It's a nice one. Next one's pretty nice. Little Jeff Jameis pink border. And that'll be going to the Packers. That's Reagan in. And that's going to be 433 out of 499. Nice one there. On to the mini. We got a Jordan Matthews here. That'll be going to the Eagles. That's Stephen M.A. There it is. Does anybody know what the case hit is in this stuff? That'd be the question, right? Who we got here? Oh, the Houston Texans, Pittsburgh Steelers. So they got the team cards. Well, Aaron Colvin there. Cody Latimer and Zach Met finishing off that pack. Continue with my organization, guys. Really do appreciate it. We're going to take those play 60 cards at the end and we'll random those off to somebody. We'll do that alongside of that Rookies and Stars break. How does that sound? We'll do like number 1, we'll get the Rookies and Stars complete set. Number 2, we'll get the play 60 cards. That's how we'll play that one, guys. Little Justin Tuck. Woo! Slow down. Andre Johnson. Robert Quinn, All-Pro. It's got like the silver foil on it there. No numbering or anything. Andrew Luck. Kenny Stills. Ace Sanders, and all the hits are upside down. Little Noshawn, 1,000-yard club. That'll be going to the Broncos. That's J-Cell. Greatness Unleashed, Darrell Revis. That'll be going to the Patriots. That's Jefferson M. Little Caden Camper, putt, pass, and kick. We got a play 60, Allen Ball. Go to the Jaguars. Little Zach Lebovitz, Super Kid play 60. Philip Rivers, 4,000-yard club. That'll be going to the Chargers. Charlie C. Little Calvin Johnson for the Lions. Deshaun Jackson, fantasy focus, going to the Redskins. It's Charlie C. Another fantasy card there. We got a power players, Heath Miller. That'll be going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Cam Newton mini. That's going to the Panthers, Michael C.A. There you go, bud. Panthers, Packers, Seahawks. Connor Shaw there, little Anthony Buck. Eric Ebron. Josh Huff and Michael Sam. Finishing out that pack. Trying to keep it rolling, guys. Really do appreciate it. We're not doing too bad. 10 minutes in. About 30 minutes or so. It's going to take about 2 hours, guys. Really do appreciate it, though. We'll be able to tell after 2 or 3 boxes how long it's really going to take. But let's do it. We're in for the long haul. Eddie Lacy there. Daryl Richardson. Sorry if I get some silence, guys. I'm just trying to pump through these bad boys for you. I want to show you every card. See, look at there's a Rookie of the Year, Sheldon Richardson. And an All-Pro, Louis Vasquez. Alex Smith. On to the fun stuff. Here we go. Alshon Jeffrey, 1,000-yard club. Going to the Bears, JSL. Greatness Unleashed, Ryan Tannehill. That'll be going to the Dolphins. Well, Carter Lind, putt, pass, and kick. David Bouton. Going to the Broncos, JSL. Destiny Regalia, Super Kid. 4,000-yard club, Peyton Manning. Going to JSL and then Broncos. Fantasy Strategy, Des Bryant. Going to the Cowboys, JSL as well. Russell Wilson, Fantasy Focus. Going to the Seahawks. Reagan in. Little fantasy player there. And then we've got little power players, Percy Harvin going to the Seahawks. Richard Sherman there. Ooh, we got a nice hit on this first one, guys. Little Richard Sherman action going to the Seahawks. Well, Brandon Cooks, tall boy auto. These are pretty rare, guys. 72 out of 150, and that's going to the Saints. Charlie C.O. Yeah, I'm sure we got it. 2.5 hours will be cool. Yeah, I'm going to blow through the base. I like to cover them on the first couple packs, guys. But there's a nice little auto right there. Brandon Cooks, tall boy, going to the Saints. The 101 factory. I could do it like this. You know, I don't know how that really looks on the screen, but I could just kind of Marquise Lee there, little Teddy Bridgewater, you know, and I can get through them really fast. But you guys on the chat, let me know, and I will do it. Still like to organize over here on the side, though, in between every pack. Keeps it out of my way, you know what I mean? If you watch my first break videos, it's so funny. I'd have packs everywhere. Wouldn't be able to see nothing. I got it more organized now. Really do appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we got 11 teams tonight, guys. Von Miller, Lance Briggs. See, I can do Jimmy Graham All-Pro. Adrian Peterson, LaShawn McCoy there, All-Pro for the Eagles. Harrison Smith. Little Manti Te'o. Gerald McCoy, All-Pro. That's a gold border there. Be 1845 out of 2014. Topps kind of stepped it back with these guys. I mean, look at it. It's not even gold foil stamping anymore. It's actually part of the card. It's just printed on the card, 1845 out of 2014. It's actually kind of a trip. All right, Matt Forte, 1,000-yard club going to the Bears. Greatness Unleashed, Andrew Luck going to the Colts. Marco Damiani, punt, pass, and kick. Martellus Bennett, that'll be going to the Bears. Little Thomas Brown there. 4,000-yard club, Tom Brady going to the Patriots. Jefferson M. Aaron Rodgers, Fantasy Focus. Fantasy Focus, Demarius Thomas. Hot tight end to have in fantasy, huh? And then, hey, fantasy. We got to flip them back over now. Little Darqueze Dennard there. It's actually in the hit pile. We got a mini. We got a Victor Cruz, and that's going to the Giants. That's going to be Michael C.A. All right. Lions here. Clay Matthews. Got a Blake Bortles there. Marcus Robertson. All right, let me know if I'm going too fast on those ones, guys. But that was kind of a sample of how I could do it. Oh, that's funny. From what I hear with those Play 60 cards, there's actually, there's probably, from what I hear on those Play 60 cards, there's actually some pretty short print ones. But you got to get into it. You got to know the checklist and all that fun stuff, and that's what I have a hard time with. Kenny Vaccaro, got too much time sorting cards and things like that. Peyton Manning All-Pro. Jamal Charles All-Pro going to the Chiefs. Little J.J. Watt All-Pro there. Saw Peyton Manning in there somewhere too. Nick Foles. Little Cecil Shorts. Set those ones down. 1,000-yard club Ryan Matthews, and that's going to the Chargers. That's going to be Charlie Cia. Greatness Unleashed, LaShawn McCoy going to the Eagles. Little Luke Adams. Kelvin Beachum. That'll be going to the Steelers. Jonathan S. Hans Mueller there. Phillip Rivers going to the Chargers. Charlie C. Little Matt Ryan Fantasy Focus going to the Falcons. That's Timothy S. Little Julius Thomas Fantasy Focus. Another nice tight end to have in Fantasy League, right? And then Greg Robinson. And that looks like a black border there. Let's see. That's going to the Rammers. That's more short print there. That's 3 out of 59. Yeah, and I believe there are autos for the kids. It's a short print one there. That's going to the Rammers. That's Brandon C.R. There you go, bud. Little Adrian Peterson power play going to the Vikings. Back to Brandon C. We got a Brandon Marshall mini here. That'll be going to the Bears. Jay Salo. Dallas Cowboys. Julius Thomas. Pierre Thomas. Little Dante Moncrief. Aaron Murray rookie. Bishop Sankey there. Odell Beckham Jr. and a little Khalil Mack. And like I said, guys, we'll be checking for the short prints when we're doing all the fun card sorting and stuff. Really do appreciate it. Doing a little Topps Jumbo tonight. On-card swatch Teletubby auto. Oh, we're still on box one, guys. There's only 6, though. So you only have to put up with me for so long. Luke Keechley All-Pro there. Look, Kyle Rudolph. He's a beast. Josh Gordon All-Pro. Will he play this year? That is the question. Heath Miller there. Little Monty Ball. Cody Latimer, and on to the good cards. D'Anthony Thomas, and that's another yellow border there. Maybe they call it a gold. I don't know. 1623 out of 2014. That'll be going to the Chiefers. Charlie C. Then we got Calvin Johnson. That'll be going to the Lions. Michael C.A. Greatness Unleashed. Larry Fitz. Going to the Cardinals. Kalen Spurgeon. DeMarco Ryans for the Eagles. Colmonix, little Matt Ryan 4,000 yard club going to the Falcons. Timothy S. Cam Schnooten for the Panthers. Michael C.A. Well, Fantasy Focus, Phillip Rivers. Oh, we hit a bomber, guys. We hit a bomber. We hit a bomber, guys. Little Eric Berry there going to the Niners. Let me get a case. Telling you, I know it's hard to sell. It's hard to move those expensive teams, guys, but I'm pulling them. I'm pulling them. So we have our Eric Berry mini there. And then, first nastiness of the night, guys. Jadeveon Clowney, #1 overall draft pick in the NFL draft. Whole bunch of hotness right there. Take a look at that one, guys. I'm going to do my little live tweet. I know we're here all night. It's going to take forever. So, just let me get this bad boy in real quick. Really do appreciate your patience, guys. We're going to be here all night, so. Really appreciate your patience, guys. Let's do a little live tweet of the nasty one. That's going to the Texans. Let's go to the 101 factory. All right, back to cracking. All right, back to cracking. I like to get live though now. How do you know if it's the variation? Maybe it would be numbered if it was the variation. I'm not sure. But that's nasty, guys. What a way to start off. Box #1. Boom! Woo! Loving it. Pulling the big dogs, right? oneofoneboxbreaks.com, guys. There's more breaks up. I'm telling you, AJ McCarron right there. Whole bunch of nastiness going on in box #1. Tall boy auto, Clowney auto, and that was a nasty card. No, I didn't. I don't see it numbered, so I'm wondering it must not be one of the variations because I think the variations are the numbered ones. But yeah, I don't. It just says TA-JC. That's it. Either way, guys, I know it's pretty rare to get one of the big dogs. I mean, there's only, what, 12 autos total out of the whole case. So, Luke Keechley, Player of the Year. All-Pro, Joe Thomas. Well, Eric Berry, All-Pro there, guys. Navarro Bowman, All-Pro. And Matt McGlone there. On the fun stuff. Cyrus Comaggio, or whatever his name is, going to the Bills. That'll be Charlie C.O. Getting chazzed on oneofoneboxbreaks.com. Jordy Nelson, 1,000-yard club, going to the Packers. Rigging it. Greatness Unleashed, Patrick Wiss. Going to them Niners, Brad S. Dakota Moberg. Don Terry Poe, play 60, going to them Chiefers. Mason Vigil. We got a Drew Brees, 4,000-yard club, going to the Saints, Charlie C. Le'Veon Bell, going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Fantasy Focus, no Sean Marino for the Dolphins. Little fantasy there. Then we got an Austin Safarian Jenkins mini. And that'll be going to the Bucks, Jerry B. And then we've got a Peyton Manning Player of the Year Camo Border. Going to the Broncos, Jay Sello. And that's going to be $354 out of $399. No Manzills yet. We just hit a nice Clowney, though. Le'Veon Bell. Minnesota Vikings team card there, guys. Trying to get through these base cards a little quicker. Did I miss one there? I did. All right. Slowly but surely, we're making our way through box number 1. Really do appreciate it. We got a nice hit there, so that caused a little bit of a delay. Sorry, guys. I like to do my little live tweets. Man really does them in, in play live like that. So all the rookies are at the back mainly. This is all just base card. You got like your NFL MVP Peyton Manning card there. All Pro Cordarrelle Patterson. So I'm kind of just blowing through these ones, guys. Not missing any rookie cards or anything like that. Then we get to this stuff. Michael Floyd, 1,000-yard club, going to the Cardinals. It's Charlie C. Keenan Allen, Greatness Unleashed, going to the Chargers. Sebastian Littman. Another Don Terry Poe. Emily Schaefer. Carson Palmer, 4,000-yard club, going back to them Cardinals. Charlie C. Well, Jason Witten, Fantasy Focus there. Eddie Lacy, Fantasy Focus for the Packers. Another Fantasy Football card. Anquan Bolden, Power Players, going to the Niners. Brad S.E. Jason Witten mini. That'll be going to the Cowboys. Jay Sello. Zachary Ertz, so good. PJ Raji. On to the Rooks. We got Jordan Matthews. Kadeem Carey. Tom Savage. NFLPA Rookie Premier. That one can get randomed off with all the Play 60 cards. So if you're lucky enough to get that Play 60, you'll also get the Rookie Premier. So that'll do it for that pack. Let me get my little organization going here. Alright, last pack of box number 1. Got a little delay on box 1 because we hit some nastiness, guys. Try and speed it up a little bit here. Little Aaron Rodgers there. Little Tannehill. Big Ben. All-Pro Johnny Hacker. Brian Hartline there at the end. Then we got an Eric Decker. That'll be going to the Jets. That's 1536 out of 2014. Heck yeah, it will. That's what I'm saying, guys. Little Eric Decker there. And in this one, he's on the Broncos. Look at that. So that'll be going to Jay Sale. Greatness Unleashed, Zach Stacy going to the Rammers. Camden Wright. Morgan Burnett going to the Packers. Kenneth Lorenzo. Matt Stafford, 4,000-yard club. The Gronk. Drew Brees, Fantasy Focus. Another fantasy card there. Martavis Bryant. That'll be going to the Steelers. These are not numbered, and that'll be Jonathan S. Little Matt Ryan. Taj Boyd. Ryan Shazier. Derek Carr. Jason Morrow at the end of the pack there, guys. All right, that's box number 1. Only 30 minutes, no big deal. Let's get right into number 2 without wasting any time. You got to open the knife for it to cut something. All right, so box number 1 wasn't too shabby. Hit the Connie. Not too bad at all. Right into box number 2 and waste no time, huh? Really do appreciate it, guys. oneofoneboxbreaks.com. Thanks for hanging in there tonight. Gonna just bust through these base at the beginning here. We've seen all we need to see of it. I'll keep a good eye, though. Make sure that there's nothing like gold or flashy in there. There are some all-pro cards. 1,000-yard club, Jordy Nelson going to the pack attack. Reagan in. Little Alden Smith, Greatness Unleashed for the Niners. That's Brad S. McKenna Murphy there. Little play 60, Adrian Peterson going to the Vikings. Tom Brady, 4,000-yard club, going to Jefferson M. Aaron Rodgers there. Fantasy Focus, Marquise Colston for the Saints. Little fantasy card there. Case Keenum power player, and that's going to the Texans. Charlie C. Then we got a CJ Federer. It's going to the Texans as well, Charlie C. That's a pink border, though. It's going to be 344 out of 499. There you go. Yes, there was. It was for the Falcons, I believe. There was a relic hit in that box, though. And we got a Steve Young mini. Look at the hat flashback right there, huh? Going to the Niners, Brad S. All right, guys. Then we got more of this fun stuff. Little Greg Robinson there. On to the rookies here. Dree Archer, Connor Shaw, Anthony Barr, and Eric Ebron finishing out the pack. And like I said, I'll be looking for all the short prints and all that fun stuff as I'm doing all the card sorting later on tonight, guys. All right. Here's our Ficky. Does anybody know what the case hit is? That's what I want to know. We got a Tallboy auto in the last box, too. I don't know if there's one per box or if those are pretty... It was numbered to 150, so I'd imagine those are pretty rare. Little Sammy Bradford finishing off the base there. Then we've got a yellow border Dallas Cowboy card here. It's going to be 1918 out of 2014. That'll be going to the Cowboys. We're going to have one in this pack here, and you'll be able to check it out. 1,000-yard club Brian Hartline going to the Dolphins. Charlie C. Wes Welker Unleashed going to the Broncos. Jace L. Chloe. Alan Ball going to the Jags. Emily Schaefer. Philip Rivers, 4,000-yard club going to them Chargers. Charlie C. Calvin Johnson going to the Lions. In the wrong stack. Fantasy Focus. Jordan Cameron going to them Browns. That bad boy there. There's a whole bunch of those. We got a Wes Welker here. That'll be going to the Broncos. JSL. There you go on that little mini hit there. And then, nice little Kadeem Carey 3-color patch. And that'll be going to the Bears. JSL. It's not numbered. Just says TRP KC. Am I not seeing where these are numbered? Nope, I don't think it's numbered. Very nice card there. Then we've got Little Jeff Janis, Storm Johnson, Kyle Van Noy, Justin Gilbert. All right, that'll do it for pack number 2. Definitely moving through these ones a lot faster, guys. Thanks for letting me just sift through those base. Yeah, no, they do look nice, guys. They're very nice patch cards. They're real clean. Like, that had some pretty sharp corners and everything. Rookie of the Year, Eddie Lacy. Peyton Manning All-Pro. Couple All-Pro cards right there, actually. Nick Foles there. Darrelle Revis. Little Carson Palmer finishing us off. 1,000-yard club DeMarco Murray going to the Cowboys. J-Cell. Jamal Charles Unleashed going to them Chiefers. Charlie C. Kaya Klein. Little Allen Ball play 60 going to the Jags. Mason Vigil. Carson Palmer 4,000-yard club going to the Cardinals. Little Alshon Jeffrey fantasy strategy card there for the Bears. Jamal Charles fantasy focus. Fantasy insert. We got a Randall Cobb there. Power players going to the Packers. Packers are ragging it. We got a Deion Sanders mini. And that'll be going to the Falcons. Timothy S. Pittsburgh Steeler card. Charles Tillman. Malcolm Floyd. Got a Louis Nix. Trey Mason. Aaron Colvin. And Bruce Ellington closing out that pack. All right, this is much better. Much better pace going on here. Really do appreciate it, guys. I know I'm kind of just blowing through these first few base cards here, but it's kind of necessary. Otherwise, we'd be here for 3 hours. We might even anyway. So, really do appreciate it. Little Buffalo Bills card there, finishing out those. Then we got a 1,000-yard club. Eddie Lacy going to the Packers. Reagan in. Greatness Unleashed. Drew Brees. Noah Wanzek. David Bruton. That'll be going to the Broncos. J-Cell. Little Thomas Brown there. Andy Dalton, 4,000-yard club. Charlie C. and them Bengals. Colin Kaepernick there. Big Ben going to the Steelers. Jonathan S. Another fantasy card. Jamal Charles, power player, going to the Chiefers. That's Charlie C. Then we got a little Dougie Martin mini card there. That'll be going to the Bucks. Who's got the Bucks? Jerry B. And then the Kelvin Benjamin mini auto. 80 out of 150, and that's going to the Panthers. Michael C.A. There you go, bud. Nice little mini auto for you. That's in nice shape there, too. There's like some packaging stuff above the S there, but that'll come right off. Very nice hit, though. All right, the rest of the pack here. Pierre Thomas. Oh, Ryan Matthew. Okay, Marion Grice. Dante Moncrief. Aaron Murray there. Cyrus Kwanjo finishing off the pack. All right. So we've got a patch and we've got an auto. Now we should have the rookie auto like the Clowney left still. Really do appreciate it, guys. Here we go. Joseph Floria there. Kendall Wright in there. Josh Gordon, All-Pro. There was a Gronk in there. Laurinaitis. CJ Spiller there, finishing off the base. Antonio Cromartie going to them Cardinals. Charlie C. It's 825 out of 2014. Jamal Charles, 1,000-yard club, going to them Chiefers. Phillip Rivers Unleashed, going to the Chargers. We got a Nathan Toole. Martellus Bennett, that'll be going to the Bears. Zach Lebowitz again. Drew Brees, 4,000-yard club, going to the Saints. Alfred Morris, fantasy. Fantasy focus, Cam Newton going to the Panthers. Got a fantasy football there. And then we've got a Roddy White. Pink border there. Now we go to the Falcons, Timothy S. It's 26 out of 499. Nice. And then we got a David Fales mini, and that's going to the Bears, Jay Sello. All right, and then we got the Jets, Cowboys, Julius Thomas. Little Cody Latimer there, Charlie Sims, Jake Matthews, and then A.J. McCarron closing out that pack. All right, we're putting along, but we're getting there, guys. Gonna be a long one. Really do appreciate you hanging in there. Still looking at one more auto coming out of this box. Really do appreciate it. Little Kiko Alonso there. Eli Manning. Mr. Tannehill. Golden Tate. 1,000-yard club, Matt Forte going to the Bears. J-Cell. Reggie Wayne, Colts Unleashed. Greatness Unleashed card there. Caden Campa. Kevin Beecham going to the Steelers. Cole Melanu. Matt Stafford, 4,000-yard club, and that'll be going to the Lions. Michael C.A. Little Gronkowski. Fantasy Focus, Nick Foles, and that'll be going to the Eagles, Stephen M.A. We got a fantasy card here. Then we've got Matt McGloin. That's one of those shorter print ones, too. That's 15 out of 59. And that'll be going to the Raiders, Stephen M.A. Alfred Morris, power players there, going to the Redskins, Charlie C. Got an Earl Thomas mini, and that's going to the Seahawks, Reagan N.U. Colts card there, Matt Ryan. Seahawks, Jason Peterson. We got a Troy Nicholas. Scott Crichton, Devontae Adams, and Allen Robinson. Really do appreciate it, guys. Hey, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat tonight, too, because there's just tons of cards to go through, guys. So thank you very much for hanging in there with me. We got 4 packs left in box number 2. Then we'll be a third of the way through this bad boy. Tons of cards in Topps Jumbo. Oh, Tony Romo. Rams card there. All Pro Peyton Manning. Ben Tate. Eric Decker. Calvin Johnson, snow card. Dennis Pitta. Nice tight end to have in fantasy. Then we got a Philadelphia Eagles. It's one of those yellow or gold or whatever cards. That's going to be $9.55 out of 2014. Well, no Sean Marino, 1,000-yard club going to Jay Sale, then Broncos. Greatness Unleashed, RG3 going to the Redskins, Charlie C. Dakota Moberg. D'Amico Ryans going to the Eagles. Play 60, Finn Pappenfuss. Peyton Manning, 4,000-yard club going to the Broncos, Jay Sale. Little Des Bryant card there. Fantasy Focus, Brandon Marshall. We got another fantasy football card there. Got an Andre Williams mini card there. And that'll be going to the Giants. Who's got him? Michael C.A. I almost lost it when I saw this because I saw the Cleveland Browns first. Barkevius Mingo. Auto there. Little Barkevius. That'll be going to them Browners. Reagan in. Not the brown you were looking for, but TA-BM, non-numbered. Barkevius Mingo auto there. Congratulations to you, Reagan. Like I said, I know it's not the brown you were looking for. Two eggs. And we got Craig Loston, Bradley Roby, Michael Samuel, Blake Bortles rookie there. Devin Street, and Timmy Jernigan. And that'll do it for that pack. Thank you guys very much for hanging in there. I'm going to put these fantasy ones over that away. Hopefully we'll be using that one-on-one light tonight. That Clowny was hot, guys. Get a quick drink here. All right, let's get back into it. Thank you guys very much. We're giving away a Rookies and Stars complete set tonight. Right after the break, Luke Keachley All-Pro. Richard Sherman All-Pro in there. Brandon Pettigrew, little Monty Ball action. Peyton Manning and J.J. Watt All-Pro. We got a Brandon Marshall. It's 36 out of 2014. We going to the Bears, Jace Ello. Des Bryant, 1,000-Yard Club. Going to the Cowboys, Jace Ello. Unleashed, Troy Polamalu. Going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Lele Matafa, Don Terry Poe. Going to them Chiefers. 4,000-Yard Club, Matthew Stafford. Going to the Lions, Michael C.A. Wes Welker, Fantasy Focus. Zach Stacy, Fantasy Focus as well. Another fantasy football card there. And then on to our mini, we've got Cordarrelle Patterson mini there. Making sure it's not numbered. That's going to the Vikings, Brandon C.R. Then we got a Jarrett Braken camo border. Going to the Packers, Reagan in. And that's going to be 13 out of 399. Little Boykin card there. Arizona Cardinals card, Texans card, Tom Savage. Another NFL PA Rookie Premier card. Try and find something fun to do with those. CJ Federick's there. Coney Elian, Sammy Watkins finishing off the pack, guys. Really do appreciate everybody's patience tonight. This is a huge break. Huge! 3,000 cards to go through. I've almost cut box 2 in half as far as time goes. Almost in half. Not completely. Really do appreciate it though, guys. Little Eric Decker there. Atlanta Falcons card. Eric Berry All-Pro. Jason Witten. Tavon Austin there. Little Bernard Pierce action for the end of the base cards there. Anquan Bolden, 1,000-Yard Club, going to the Niners, Brad S. Greatness Unleashed, Adrian Peterson going to the Vikings, Brandon C. Nicholas Williams, little Dontari Poe again, Kenneth Lorenzo, Matt Ryan, 4,000-Yard Club, going to the Falcons, Timothy S. Le'Veon Bell going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Vincent Jackson going to the Bucks, I think that's Jerry B. Another fantasy football card there, Antonio Gates, power player. That'll be going to the Chargers, Charlie C. Little Charlie Sims mini card there, going to the Bucks. That's going to be Jerry B. Le'Veon Bell, Crabtree, Minnesota Vikings card. Anton Exum. Ryan Grant, we got a Jimmy Garoppolo rookie there. Brandon Cooks. Jadeveon Clowney. Is that the variation? Looks like it is. Devontae Freeman. Keep that one to the side just because. All right, and that'll finish off that pack, guys. All right. Get all this over here. Over there. And the last pack of box number 2. Like I keep saying, I really do appreciate it. Sold this one out in 2 days. That's freaking awesome. Glad I could be here breaking for you guys tonight. Little Eric Weddle. Ryan Broyles. LaShawn McCoy All-Pro. Ted Ginn. And then we got Cody Hoffman. It's one of those goldish border. 1356 out of 2014. Antonio Brown, 1,000-yard club, going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Greatness Unleashed. Net.com, kick you in the face, Sue, going to the Lions, Michael C.A. Nathan Kern. Morgan Burnett, going to the Pack Attack, Destiny Regalia. Big Ben, going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. Greg Olson, going to the Panthers. Des Bryant, Fantasy Focus, going to the Cowboys, J-Cell. Little fantasy card there. They go over there. We got a Peyton Manning, and I think that's a variation right there. That is definitely the variation. Right? That one's got to be. Where they put it, too, is where a hit goes. So that's got to be a Peyton Manning variation there, but we can look into that one. That's going to the Broncos, Jace L. That was put in a hit spot, though, Jace. So that might be it. Lobato, Vernon Davis mini, they're going to Brad S. and them Niners. Antonio Brown. We got Bishop Sankey, Odell Beckham, Khalil Mack. There's our first Johnny Manziel right there. Going to the Browns. Actually, let me keep him to the side too. DeAnthony Thomas, Jeff Matthews there, and Stephon Tuitt. All right, and that'll do it for box number 2, guys. We got through that one in a lot less time. Oh, these boxes are heavy. Really do appreciate everybody's patience tonight. Like I said, tons of cards to go through. It's getting hot in the office. All right. We're already on box number 3. He does look like he's prancing, but you know what? I think that is a variation there. It wasn't a hit spot. We got a thickie in this one, guys. Deshaun Jackson. Alec Ogletree. See, that's what I think the regular Peyton Manning card looks like right there. Not where he's prancing through the end zone with the ball in front of him. We'll see if we can find one. Just a regular old Peyton. You know what I mean? Ray Maluga. Cincinnati Bengals card there. We got an Eric Ebron. That's a rookie short print there. 1078 out of 214 if you call that short print. Going to the Lions. Who's got him? Michael C.A. Pierre Garcon, 1,000-yard club for the Redskins. Charlie C. Unleashed Antonio Brown. Going to Jonathan S. Katie Rahili. Vincent Jackson going to them Bucks. That's Jerry B. Zachary something. 4,000-yard club, Big Ben, going to Jonathan S. Vincent Jackson going back to Jerry B. Eric Decker, Fantasy Focus. Another fantasy card there. We got an Antonio Brown mini. That'll be going to the Steelers, Jonathan S. And then, if this is nice, this Sammy. Look at this Sammy patch. Sammy Watkins, 4-color patch. Going to the Bills, Charlie C.O. It just says TRP, which is probably prime, Sammy Watkins, but it is not numbered. But that's a really nice patch card there. Going to them Bilskis. Let's finish off this pack here. It's going to be upside down, of course. Little Deion Bailey there. Taj Boyd. And Derek Carr. Finishing off pack number 1, guys. Little organizational skills here. Let's get right into pack number 2. We're on box 3. Got 9 viewers. Hey, thanks for hanging in there, guys. We're going to crack box number 3, then we're going to save the video before we get into number 4. Kind of busting through these base cards here. Joe Thomas, Phillip Rivers, Jordan Reed, Eric Berry, All-Pro, CJ Spiller, Navarro Bowman, All-Pro, Shane Vereen, and Matt McGlory. Vincent Jackson, 1,000-yard club, going back to them Bucks, Jerry B. Nick Foles, Greatness Unleashed, going to the Eagles. Jackson Warren. We got a Vincent Jackson going back to Jerry B. and them Bucks. Sarah Rogers, 4,000-yard club. Peyton Manning going to J-Cell. Percy Harvin. Fantasy Focus, Matt Stafford going to the Lions. Here's a little fantasy football card here. We got a Power Players, Marshawn Lynch, and that's going to the Seahawks. Reagan in. Mike Evans mini. And that'll be going to the Bucks. Jerry B. Just the patch from this box so far. Antonio Brown. Le'Veon Bell. We got Brandon Cooks. Clinton Dix. Another Clowney, so that must not be the short print because that's the same as the last Clowney. But I set one aside because they're nice. And that'll do it for pack number 2, guys. We're keeping them coming here. All right, let's get into pack number 3. All right, guys, here we go. Sidney Rice, Justin Tucker, All-Pro. Ryan Suckup. Percy Harvin. Buffalo Bills card, Andrew Luck. Kenny Stills. Hayes Sanders. Then we got Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, and that's going to the Giants. 1286. Out of 2014. The Giants are Michael C.A. We got 1,000-yard club. A.J. Green going to the Bengals. Greatness Unleashed. Navarro Bowman going to the Niners. Brad S. Adrian Peterson plays 60. Austin Gardner plays 60. Matthew Stafford 4,000-yard club. Deshaun Jackson Fantasy Focus. Calvin Johnson. Then we got this little bad boy right here again. And then little Tom Brady mini. And that'll be going to the Patriots. Jefferson M.E. Michael Crabtree, Vikings card, Panthers card. Jordan Lynch. Zach Martin. Carlos Hyde rookie. Brandon Coleman and Dree Archer finishing off that pack. All right, and we'll get into pack number 4, guys. That card just don't want to stay. All right, here we go. Thanks, guys. Sorry for drawing blanks tonight. Yeah, our Fantasy League email is probably going out tomorrow. Check out the forum if you're interested, guys. I know I've been saying it, but it's coming up soon here. It is. I do have the league created. I just got to send out all the emails or messages or whatever we're going to do. See, then I see stuff like this Alex Smith. It's upside down. You know what I mean? It just makes me think maybe it's a variation. Like, look at the tops is written on the right side, not on the left. Like all the other cards. We shall see. Tavon Austin there. All right, we got a 1,000-yard club. Frank Gore going to the Niners, Brad S. Antonio Gates going to the Chargers. Little Aaron Puett. D'Amico Ryans going to the Eagles. Cameron Hedgespeth. Carson Palmer, 4,000-yard club. DeMarco Murray, Fantasy Strategy, Fantasy Focus, Keenan Allen. Little fantasy card there. Kimbrel Tompkins, Power Player, going to the Patriots. Jefferson M. Then we got a Dez Bryant mini there. That'll be going to the Cowboys. Who's got him? J-Cell. And then, Brandon Cooks auto. I think that's the variation auto, isn't it? I don't know. It's not numbered, but look at, like, here's the difference. I guess maybe they're just two different kinds of autos. I'm not too sure. Common card coma. Oh, man. Nice little Brandon Cook there. Let's go to the Saints. That's Charlie C.O. Congrats, bud. Little Johnny Manziel there. Oh, these were those hits. Those are all from earlier, guys. Loving it. Seattle Seahawks. They were on top of the Clowney. Deion Buchanan. Connor Shaw. Eric Ebron. Bradley Roby and Jalen Saunders. Finishing out that pack, guys. That was a little Play 60 card there, guys. All right. On to pack number 5. We're on box 3, guys. We're almost halfway through this bad boy. Thanks for hanging in there tonight. I know how it can be. Tons of cards. Ryan Khalil, All-Pro. Kiko Alonso. Terrence Williams. Golden Tate. Then we've got Reggie Bush, Marshawn Lynch Unleashed, Jason Alani, Calais Campbell, and that'll be going to the Cardinals, Evan Grossman, Matt Ryan 4,000 Yard Club going to the Falcons, Timothy S., Jordan Cameron there, Fantasy Focus, Tony Romo going to the Cowboys, that's going to be Jace L. Another fantasy card, Vincent Jackson Power Plays going to the Bucks, Jerry B. Then we got a pink Indianapolis Colts card. That'll be 482 out of 499. The Colts are Charlie C. Got a Russell Wilson mini here going to the Seahawks. Reagan in. All right, then we got Ertz So Good. Little BJ Raji. Kelvin Benjamin. Jason Morrow. Jordan Matthews. Terrence West. Tom Savage. And another NFLPA rookie premier card. That's going in with the punt, pass, and kick, guys. That'll finish pack number 5 off. All right, let's get into number 6. All right, here we go. Good luck to you. Aaron Dobson there. Oh, Chris Gibbons. Jay Cutler. Jordan Cameron. Reggie Bush. Earl Thomas All-Pro there. Christian Ponder and Jason Pierre-Paul. That'll do it for the base. Little Seattle Seahawks card here. 877 out of 2014. We're going to Reagan in. 1,000-Yard Club, Adrian Peterson going to Brandon C. Got a Reggie Bush, Greatness Unleashed going to the Lions. Hunter Renner, Matt Bozier going to the Falcons. Timothy S. Aiden Walls, Phillip Rivers, 4,000-Yard Club going to the Chargers. Larry Fitz, Fantasy Strategy. Ryan Matthews, Fantasy Focus. Another fantasy football card there. Then we got a mini, and that's going to be Eric Ebron. And that'll be going to the Lions. That's Michael C.A. We got a hit here. It's a Matt Elam. That'll be going to the Baltimore Ravens. Charlie C. Top certified auto Matt Elam. All right. Cleveland Browns card there. Cardinals card. Texans card. Got a Logan Thomas. C.J. Federitz. Jarvis Landry. Sammy Watkins there. And a Jason Verrett finishing off that pack. These play 60 cards. The hits. All right, 4 packs left, and we're halfway through this bad boy, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging in there. I really do appreciate it. Joe Hayden. Ed Dixon. Couple All-Pro cards in there, guys. Denver Broncos cards. Robert Mathis card. James Laurinaitis. You got a Carolina Panther card. Yellow border. That's 1951 out of 2014. That'll be going to Michael C.A. Kendall Wright, 1,000-yard club going to the Titans. Jerry B. Greatness Unleashed, Matthew Stafford for the Lions. Little Davis Dalton there. Johnny Hecker going to them Rammers. Caroline Callahan. Tom Brady, 4,000-yard club going to the Patriots. Jefferson in. Little Dougie Martin. Never hurt anybody. LaShawn McCoy, Fantasy Focus. Fantasy card there. Lions, Calvin Johnson mini card here. Going to Michael C.A. And then we've got Jordan Lynch camo border. That's 239 out of 399, and that's going to the Bears. Jay Sella. Denarius Moore card. Green Bay Packer card. You got another Johnny Manziel there. Andre Williams. DeAnthony Thomas. Jeff Matthews. Jimmy Garoppolo. And Karam Reed finishing off the pack. All right. 3 packs left. I'm going to take a little 2-minute intermission. I'll save the video, refresh the drink, all that fun stuff. Really do appreciate it, guys. Oakland Raider card, Patrick Peterson, All-Pro. Alshon Jeffrey, little Ryan Tannehill there. Sam Bradford. DeMarco Murray. Brian Hartline. Torrey Smith, 1,000-yard club, going to the Ravens. Vincent Jackson Unleashed. Julian Rowland. Johnny Hecker going to the Rammers. Trenton Rumley, play 60. Andy Dalton, 4,000-yard club, going to the Bengals. So is this A.J. Green. Bengals are Charlie C. Andre Johnson, Fantasy Focus. Fantasy football card there. Then we got, and this might be another short print too. We're going to have to look into this one. Little Julius Thomas there. It's in the hit section, guys. I don't know exactly how that works, but it's in the hit section, so we'll put it to the side here. That would be for J-Sal in the Bronx, if it is. Ryan Matthews, power players there. Going to the Chargers. Matthew Stafford mini. The Lions cleaning up the minis, Michael C.A. Got a Colts card. Matt Ryan, Seattle Seahawks. Shaquille Evans. Devontae Adams. Marquise Lee. Teddy Bridgewater rookie. Lechez Purifoy. And that'll do it for that pack. Bad boys out of the way here. Last 2 packs. Yeah, I'll probably do a hit recap. This one's taking so long, we'll probably have to do a hit recap afterwards. Really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. 2 packs left until the halfway point here. Adrian Peterson. Greg Jennings. Eli Manning. Bernard Pierce. Ryan Matthews. Little Bruce Irvin there. That's 522 out of 2014. That's going to the Seahawks. Alfred Morris, 1,000-yard club for the Redskins. Andre Johnson Unleashed going to the Texans. Jalen Medeiros. Kelvin Beachum, play 60. Wesley Hill. Drew Brees, 4,000-yard club. And Fantasy Strategies going to the Saints. Luke Keechley, Fantasy Focus. We got another fantasy card there. Mike Davis mini, and that's going to the Raiders. That's going to be Stephen M.A. You got Stephen Gostkowski, Terrell Suggs, Mike Tolbert. Another Blake Bortles there. Scott Crichton and Trent Murphy. Thanks for allowing me to slam through those cards, guys. Sure does make it easy. Last pack here, and we're at the halfway point, guys. Save the video. Get a drink, all that fun stuff. Got a thickie in the last pack. Luke Keechley, All-Pro. Bobby Rainey there. Heath Miller. Monty Ball, Bucks card, and Peyton Manning. 1,000-yard club, Jimmy Graham going to the Saints. Colin Kaepernick, Greatness Unleashed, going to the Niners, Brad S. Tyler Warren, play 60. Fred Jackson, play 60. That'll be going to the Bills. Dean Upholzer. Tom Brady, 4,000-yard club. Ray Rice, Fantasy Strategy, going to the Ravens. Fantasy Focus, Matt Forte for the Bears. NFL.com fantasy card. We got a Matt Forte. Oh my gosh. Wow. Those are one in like a couple thousand packs, I think. Matt Forte, power players, going to the Bears. JSLO. Got a Patrick Peterson mini. That'll be going to the Cardinals. I don't even know what to do with that. It's got to be cased. Okay, let me get through these rookies real quick. Austin Safarian, Trey Mason, Aaron Colvin, and Cody Latimer. Let me grab a case real quick, guys. All right, so we had a Pittsburgh Steelers team card there, guys. I don't even know what this is. I know it's hard to get that focus once I put it into the holder, but to Josh Gordon, it's all eBay 1-to-1'd up, 1 out of 75, and it looks like a commemorative relic. Wide receiver club. It's like bronze or something. That'll be going to the Browns. Reagan in. You have just received a commemorative Topps Wide Receivers Club relic card. Huh. It's pretty nasty though, either way. All right. Give me just a second here, guys. I'm going to save a video, and then we'll get right into the second half. Thank you guys very much.